Greg Abbott, you ever heard of him? He's the governor for the state of Texas. On Monday, that governor, Governor Abbott, signed a bill into law that will allow the police to arrest migrants who enter the U.S. illegally. That's what we're going to do to our Latino brothers and sisters. It's racist. Somebody needs to say it, so I'm going to say it. It's a racist ass thing to do. Suspicion? That's criminal. See, what we're really learning here is that there are levels of enslavement. Yeah, I can deport you, I could send you back, or I could keep you incarcerated. You can feed the system. Another body in there, we know the prisons throughout this nation, to some degree anyway, have been privatized. We do know that, right? You do know that there are people profiting off of folks getting incarcerated, right?
Goddamn Stephen A. Always there when you need him. But that's what's expected from TV pundits to celebrities alike. 2024 is an election year. And every election year comes with speaking heads like this, black speaking heads to convince other black men or people to support an agenda that don't support them at all. 2020 year, it was the pandemic with a Republican in the White House. This year, it's an invasion at our borders with a Democrat in the White House. And who overwhelmingly vote Democrat in our country? Our people. So in order to make sure that continues to happen, what the left establishment do, they roll out your favorite celebrity or your favorite TV personalities like a Stephen A. Smith to do their bidding. And you know what? Our people fall for it every time, man. Because right now, the biggest problem in America today is our open borders. Illegal immigrants that cross the border by the tens to thousands daily into a country that don't belong to them. Now you got a nigga like Stephen A. pulling on the strings of black people by using key words like private prisons. One of the reasons prisons was created, Mr. Smith, was to store criminals. And last time I checked, going into another country borders illegally is considered a crime. And that crime is called trespassing. But he wants you to sympathize with illegal immigrants and their plight by using the plight of what our ancestors went through. But this situation is more deeper and sinister than what the brother is trying to explain.
Make no mistake about it. The cartels are involved in everything occurring along the border. There's no doubt about it.
Robert Almonte has more than 30 years of law enforcement experience, and his expertise is dealing with Mexican cartels, who he says are now turning to human smuggling to make their cash.
The cartels are making more money off of human smuggling, human trafficking than they are off of drug trafficking.
Stephen A. is a mouthpiece, a corporate mouthpiece. He'll never see how open borders could really affect people in this country. Because truth of the matter is, it's a war going on outside nobody's safe from. And as I said in previous videos, to destroy a country this powerful, you have to destroy it from within. And the easiest way to get in is through the southern border through Mexico. We fighting an indirect war and we don't even know it, because not only we have our Espanol brothers and sisters like Stephen A. said, intermixed with those people are the Mexican cartels who own the Mexican government, by the way, that control the drug and sex trafficking trade, which is a billion-dollar industry. And America is their #1 customer. This war is about the slow breakdown of the American people. It's a divide and conquer strategy that's being used, and it's smart as far as war strategy goes, because despite this country making enemies across the globe, it still boasts the most powerful military. And it's a country that sits between two of the largest oceans in the world. So you'll be a damn fool to try to go head up with that. So the best bet is indirect warfare, or psychological warfare, brought to you by paid-off politicians and the Mexican cartel. And the top weapon of choice is narcotics, fentanyl.
This place is the epicenter of Philadelphia's opioid crisis, the largest open-air drug market in the Northeast. On a given day, 400 to 800 people are on the streets here looking for their next high. But Kensington is also home to thousands of families, their lives impacted by this crisis. Every day here, scenes of heartbreak. Curtis Benson is looking for his daughter. She's addicted to opioids and has been missing for 3 weeks.
She had got about 9 months clean and just took a turn for the worse. I just need to know that she's still amongst the living. I just don't know what else to do.
This is what open border policies get you, Mr. Smith. As I said before, he is a corporate mouthpiece, sponsored by elites who are left or who are Democrats mostly. And he's a New Yorker. He see what's going on with his Boulay brother and Eric Adams, who under open investigation for calling out Joe Biden and his Democrat Party for the illegal immigrant situation. You see how they use and view the black man? A nigga is just a guard dog to protect whoever's in the White House. So we told it's racist to not let in millions of illegals into our country that's mixed in with the cartel and drug traffickers that supply drugs to kill your own citizens. And the government is letting it happen. They compromise. Just like the cartel buying up Mexican officials, they buying off U.S. officials also to turn a blind eye. And America have a lot of enemies abroad, but no enemy is bigger than the Chinese themselves, who supply the drug cartels with the fentanyl that they sell to the American public. That's what you call indirect warfare at its finest. Something Stephen A. wouldn't even dare speak on. There's traitors in every branch of our government. Marxists that turned in their red, white, and blue for green Chinese money. And they even have their own people crossing the border. I mean, it's a very dangerous situation. Or letting the Chinese buy farmland next to military bases. To even the Chinese control TikTok to dump down and weaken our population with mind control. This is war. And the elites that control this country all know we in it. War in Ukraine, war in Israel, bad blood with Iran, with our open borders in the States, plus an election year. Stack your ammo, fellas. It's only a matter of time for shit hit home. But stay safe and for sure, I'll be with y'all next time.